Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is April the 7th, 2022. We're going to talk about Sandbox today, and I want to show all the Sandbox holders of this particular cryptocurrency that you might want to be paying attention to. You guys can see right now in front of you, I did a price prediction right here on March the 21st, and here it is today, April the 7th, and actually something was confirmed. And I wanted to show you all basically just by looking at the chart as to why this particular cryptocurrency is still weak. So before I get started, if y'all appreciate the video, the content, someone actually placing a price prediction, a price target without being confused, then come on board, join the team, hit the like button, and also subscribe here to the channel. I want to make sure that you and I both know that you can actually predict price movement without the confusion. So check this out. Like I said, I did a video for Sandbox on March the 21st, and I was playing the weakness at that particular time. And you guys can already tell that so far, Sandbox has gone up. I give the market credit. I was anticipating that the price was going to go down, but you guys can see that the market actually did like an overarching, right? Just like this. And now we're coming right back down. So I predicted on March the 21st that Sandbox was going to decrease in price. But overall, you can also tell that I identified an area that I was looking for the sellers to stand up. Now, when I say stand up, I mean that they're going to come through and go into action. They're going to come in and try to sell more of their Sandbox cryptocurrency into the market to decrease the value of the overall market. Can you see what day did that happen? This is the day that got the confirmation to tell me, and it should tell you as well, that the market is still weak in Sandbox, that nothing has changed from what I was talking about on March the 21st. Do you see that day? I think you all see it. Let me show it to you if you don't. And it's right here. This is the confirmation that would have told you that the overall market in Sandbox is still weak. The buyers could not break Sandbox price above $3.75. So for what I was talking about on March the 21st was confirmed again on March the 31st. And not only that, there's another day that confirmed that the overall market in Sandbox is weak. Can you see the other day? Because the market in Sandbox following March 31st, April the 1st, price recovered. It tried to come back up. And it even tried again on the 2nd of April to try to break above $3.75, and it still failed. That's the second confirmation right there. See, you guys can actually read what the chart is trying to say. It should not be causing any confusion. The market actually is telling us, it's telling you, it was telling me. All we have to do is come through and read it, that the market in Sandbox is still weak. So going forward, already we understand that the overall market in Sandbox is not going to go up right now. It's just momentarily. I'm not saying that it's not forever. It won't never ever go back up in price. I'm not saying that. But at this particular moment in time, I'm not looking for the price in Sandbox to go up. And the third confirmation just happened yesterday, right? You see that? Very widespread down bar occurred in the market in Sandbox. So generally, what I talked about on March 21st is still viable. It is still valid. So now the question is, can we now see price in Sandbox come all the way down to this other solid line that I got identified that the buyers could come in and stand up? You see, the sellers came through and stood up price at $3.75. Now we need to see the buyers stand up price at $2.45 or higher. We're waiting to see the buyers stand up price. Because if that occurs, then it simply tells me that this market in Sandbox is just going to continue to consolidate in between these two lines, right? That's what we're going to look forward to. But if the sellers, if the buyers don't come through and stand up price at $2.45, then we're going to continue to go down in price. So be on the lookout for that, right? I'm just telling you that now. Be on the lookout. We need to see the buyers into the market in Sandbox come through and stand up. Because if they don't, we're going to continue to go lower in price. So now let me extend this out further because I'm still going to anticipate some weakness into the market in Sandbox. Now, this area right here is where the buyers into the market in Sandbox can come through and stand up price. Okay. Let me show you the area. So you see that price level is around $2.85. We can still see buyers stand up there. So there's two areas that I want to see the buyers stand up. 285 is the first area. 245 is the second. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to transfer over the time. We're going to extend the time out to see if the weakness is still present. So this is Sandbox on the 3-day. So you guys can see we're starting out a brand new 3-day price bar right now. But this 3-day price bar that was just completed still continues to show us that the market is weak. So yes, can the price in Sandbox hold $2.85? It doesn't look likely after seeing this last completed 3-day price bar. So I'm not looking for the price in Sandbox or the buyers to stand up at $2.85. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the price continue to go lower from that point. All right. That's the 3-day. This is Sandbox on the 5-day. The last two 5-day price bars starting here March 27th, and then the second 5-day price bar was started April the 1st. Yeah, both of those are indications to you and to me that the market is weak. So why are we trying to come through and try to buck the system? If the market wants to go down, then let it. We don't want to get in the way of it, because when we get in the way trying to stop a train, it's not going to end well. This market right now is currently telling us that the direction is trying to go down. Okay. Two-day time frame. You guys can tell. I'm simply showing you evidence that the market is trying to reflect and tell us that the current environment in Sandbox is not strong right now. So I'm going to continue to go forward with my price predictions. I'm not going to come through and try to change or alter it because the market is still lending itself to be weak. Now, I'm done. This is how you're able to come through and do a quick surveillance as to what's really going on into the market. You don't have to spend 15 hours looking at a chart. You don't have to read hundreds of articles to try to determine what is the value of Sandbox. The market is already speaking. You just need to come through, see what it's trying to say, and if it looks attractive to come in and buy it, then you come in and buy it. But if it looks weak, then you stay away unless you want to short it. Right? So that's it. I'm done. I'm not going to come through and change my price prediction in Sandbox. I just wanted to show the Sandbox holders that this currency is still weak. Okay? So I'm just going to simply extend out my idea as to where I'm looking for the price in Sandbox to go. Now, it's your turn. Hit the like button, share it, and also subscribe to the channel. Before you leave, drop a comment and put it out on the table if you think Sandbox is going to go up or down. Just put your prediction out so that everyone can see which one is going to be right. Okay? And that's it. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.